Hello William Unicorns and welcome back to my channel and this video that I hope is going to be a bit of a chill video. I wanted to show you some news from H&M Beauty, and also since one of the news is a foundation, I thought that you could follow me around today and I could try the foundation on for the entire day, and I'll check in a bit and we can see how it wears, and then I'll do like a final verdict at the end of the day, because they released the natural satin foundation. Before they only had a wear all day or something like that, and the shade selection from H&M Beauty isn't the best, but if you're really fair you might like it because they carry really light shades, because it's a Swedish brand and well, normally we're very fair. I am not super fair, so I got the soft sand. I do know that they do carry some of the darker shades as well. I don't know how the undertone is. If you have tried H&M Beauty for darker skin tones, let people know down in the comments so people know if the undertones are good or not. So this is soft sand, and this is the foundation that I think that we are gonna start with. I have a bunch of new stuff to show you. It looks like this. It comes with a pump. This is glass. I think it's like, I'd say $15 or something like that. The Wear All Day foundation is actually really good. I have that in the lightest shade, and when I do makeup on others I use that as a mixer inner, because that makes the foundation go lighter but not lose its coverage. So it actually has pretty good coverage. This one has sheer coverage, dewy finish, and I know it said you could build it up a bit. At least it said so on the gondola where I got it. So like I said, I got mine in soft sand. It is not the lightest shade and not the darkest shade, it's somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna use a foundation brush because I have recently been very into foundations. Oh, it goes on pretty nice. Maybe this is actually even too light for me. So yeah, if you have a light skin tone, you have lots to choose from H&M Beauty. I haven't really checked out their other skin tones that much. Since this is supposed to be a light coverage, I thought that this was a good foundation to have quite early in the morning, because it is 11:27 and that is early in the morning for me during the weekends. I try to sleep in a bit then. Doesn't smell anything, which is nice, and it feels soft and nice on the skin. This could be a really good everyday foundation, to be honest, because it feels really nice. Why is there hair here? I kind of like this light coverage, to be honest. It did not go on that well around my nose, so I'm just going in. Yeah, it goes on really, as you can see, kind of went off now. Huh. It's looking really weird now around my nose. I think I need to use a bit more. I'm gonna see if I can put some more on with the Beauty Blender, because it was hard to get it on with the brush around my nose. It feels like I'm taking it away with my Beauty Blender. So weird. So I'm not really sure I'm loving the way that this foundation goes on. It looks good around here, this area. I keep looking in the mirror. But around my nose, not so much. I'm not sure how I like this foundation. I'm gonna let it dry in a bit, but let it set a bit and we can do the eyebrows instead, because I mean, I like how the foundation looks around here, but this part, I don't know. So they have recently come out with some more eyebrow products, and this one is the Superfine Browliner. Ooh, look at how thin this is, and it comes with a spoolie. That's nice. If you didn't know, H&M makeup is pretty affordable. It is definitely a drugstore brand. Ooh, I think I got one in like Espresso or something. Espresso brown. This is a really nice and fine tip. I also got the Brow Perfector in Espresso. So this is a colored, look at that small one with some fibers in it. So it's like a colored wax with some fibers in it. So I'm gonna do my brows and let's see if I like it. That it's a bit ashy, the tone, but I would have expected Espresso brown to be a bit more dark. This feels more like a taupey brown than an Espresso brown. So they are a bit light. I don't get why the gel is so dark and the pen is not dark when they're both in Espresso. I even think this brow pen is in Espresso dark or something. What was it? Let me see. Espresso brown. Oh well, okay. I think I'm gonna need to have to put something here just to darken that place up a bit. Otherwise that's gonna be too weird. Is that even good? I don't think so. Okay, my brows are janky today, but that's okay. I think I like this brow gel though. Let me see how it works during the day, but so far so good. I am gonna use some concealer, but first I'm gonna use this. This is the Light and Shade Contour Duo. And it comes in, you know, H&M packaging is normally either, well, it looks like this, either plastic squares or plastic like octagons or something like this. And this is actually kind of cool because this is a cream product with a shimmering cream highlighter or a cream like contour. So I thought we'd try this because I think it's nice with just a little compact like this. I'm gonna try both of them and we're gonna see how we feel about them if I can find my brush. I normally use this one. This is a Sigma Precision Flat P80 to blend out cream contours, but I'm gonna just touch my finger in it. It feels nice. And I'm gonna use my finger to put it where I want, like that. And now I'm going in with a brush and I'm gonna see if I can blend it out. I am liking the color because it's more of a neutral brown. I don't like contours that are too grey. It doesn't look good on my yellow skin tone, so that's just my personal preference. Blends out pretty nicely, although it feels like it's a cream to powder product, which could be a good thing, but it also makes it so that you have to hurry to work with it a bit. I'm not liking how the foundation is looking here. I don't think I'm a fan of this foundation. Let's just go over it a bit with a sponge. Stupid foundation. So I'm gonna use some concealer. I actually have one of the H&M concealers. This is not new at all, but I thought that I'd use it since I have it. This is really light though. This is an Almond Beige. The H&M concealers are okay. They are not the most pigmented concealers ever, but I thought that today that could be a good thing. Since this foundation is not a full coverage. I also usually put some concealer on my eyes so that I can use that as a primer for eyeshadow. And I also usually put some around here, and today that seems like a very good idea since this foundation is not looking the best. So I'm just gonna blend that out and then we can use some powder. Oh, the cream highlight. Let's use that first. As you can see, the concealer is a bit light for me, but it will have to do. I'm just gonna set it under my eyes because that's where I get some creasing. And I'm just gonna use the Perfectionist finishing powder. I have a setting powder as well, but I recently I went out, so I didn't have any more. So I'm gonna put some of this finishing powder under my eyes to set this. And then we're gonna use the cream highlighter because I don't wanna have too much creasing. Okay, so back into this one and the highlighter. Oh, there are different shades in this. I got medium. They do have a lighter one that's light, and I think they have a darker one as well. So they have 3 different sets. This is a nice natural sheen. It feels nice and not like, it feels like it's not too oily, so to speak. It's not looking too shabby. So let's put some powder over the rest of the places I want to set. I love this brush, but it keeps shedding like crazy. It's the Morphe M509. Do you know any dupes for that one? I don't mind paying money for it. Why is there a hair here? Just I like how this looks and that it's this more harsh almost like, I think it might be natural hairs, but I love how that works with powder products, but I hate that it's shedding. Drives me crazy. So the product that I think I might be most excited for is the Cheek Pro palette. They actually came out with like face palettes, and they had 2 different color combos. I got the one that had more of brownie tones, so I think I'm gonna use this one just a bit to set the cream contour. I'm just gonna use a smaller define brush, and like I said, I'm using this color right here. I thought this Cheek palette looked adorable. I'm having some real intense contour going on today. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's like, whoops. Normally not a sharp contour kind of gal, but what are you gonna do? So I think I'm gonna use this one that is a bit reddish because it's like autumn, and why not? Do they have names? No, but this is the Coral Sunset Cheek Pro palette, and they had one that looked more like a pinky version, so this was more of a browny, neutral-y one. Well, oh gosh. Oh wow, okay, that is pigmented AF, okay. I look like a clown. So I guess that you could definitely use this if you have a darker skin tone than me, because that was pigmented, people. Scary pigmented. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I got rid of the most intense parts. So I'm gonna use a bit of this highlight at the end as well, because it's a highlight here. And this seems like a shimmery blush as well, like a shimmery brown neutrally toned one. Ooh. That's really icy. Not that bad. Seems a bit icy to fit the other colors in the palette though. Maybe they should have gone with a more goldy champagne-y one. That's just me. I think I'm gonna use, I love that palette by the way, I think it's very cute. But I have one of these as well. This is new and I don't know if this actually even reached the States or anywhere like out of Sweden, but this was part of their summer limited edition collection. This is Radiant Sakura. It's the glow powder. I can't speak. Glow powder. So I'm gonna use a bit of that. Just my highlighting brush on the apples. Oh, that is so pretty. Like a pink shimmer. I love having a pink highlight here and then a more icy or a less pink highlight up at the cheekbone. That's nice. I really like this. If you find this in store, get it. There's one that's more bronzy for a deeper skin tone as well. It's lovely. Let's have some coffee. If you've been on my channel from the get-go, you know that I wasn't that impressed with the single eyeshadows from H&M, but they brought on new colors. I actually bought one of the other colors as well. It was a bright magenta pink matte. Really pretty. If you're looking for something like that, you could definitely find it from here. And I got this one. It is one of those more mustardy bright yellows. This is called Turmeric, which is the spice, and I think I'm gonna use this together with, you remember my last H&M Beauty video? I had this fluid Hues eye color, and I didn't use this one, which was Wood Nymph, which was the green one, so I thought these two together would be a good match. Because I also want to try these, because they came out with a new pair of eyelashes. It is beautiful, like it is more fluttery, it looks more high-end instead of the ones they had from the beginning that looked like the $1 elf ones. I'm not about that life. So you know, I did prime my eyelids with some concealer. Let's go in with this one and see if we can make this pigment work more, playing my brush, than the first eyeshadows. Coats the brush intensely. Okay. Oh, wow. Already I am loving this. Oh, I could do just one look with this, not even put any green. Oh boy, this is lovely. You know what guys, I love this yellow so much that I changed my mind. I'm just gonna have this yellow and I'll use the green one under my eyes instead, because I love this. No way I am changing this. This is lovely. My camera had to take a little break because it overheats, you know. it just gets so excited. But I thought that we're gonna take a bit of this green and put that under my eyes and just smudge it a bit. Now that I'm looking at my foundation, by the way, I actually kind of like it, but I'm a bit mad at myself that I didn't use this brush instead. Why am I still holding this? Wait, let me put this down. This is the Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Blush. I don't use it for that. I use this for foundation. It is amazing with foundation, with these really lightweight foundations that have a light coverage. I love using this. It's the F15, and I'm mad at myself that I didn't use this for this foundation because it would have been amazing, but what are you gonna do? So I think a Duo Fiber brush with this foundation would be better because it looks really nice now that it's set, but it was a bit of a problem child putting on. So I'm just gonna dot this on and blend it out. I like that it has a doe foot applicator that is like flat. It makes it easy to put on, so to speak. Let me find a pencil brush. I'm just gonna take a pencil brush and just kind of, so I have a bit of sheer green. Now that I blended that out a bit, I think I'm gonna put a little bit more on. I like this color though, it goes well with the yellow, just like I thought it would. That's nice. This is not where I wanted it though. Go away. I still have some Dipliner left from H&M. I really liked this one when I bought it and I still like it. So if you're looking for a Dipliner that has a really precise, nice felt tip that still has not gotten wonky after I've used it quite a bit, I do recommend you getting this one because I really like it and it dries down pretty quick. It lasts good on me and it is really matte. So I'm going to use a bit of that. I'm just going to use a mascara. I don't have any mascara from H&M because I usually like open a mascara and go through it, and right now I'm using the Miss Baby Roll Mega Volume from L'Oreal. So I'm gonna put these two on and then we can play with the lashes. I think I'm gonna use this as well. Let's see how I like it because this was new at H&M and I normally don't use these kinds of things, but maybe I'll love it. I want to have one and it's pink. Okay, lighter is on. Let's see if we can not kill ourselves with this. Oh, I didn't pinch myself. This seems to be a good fit for me. The thing with these, like, I don't even know what to call them, appliances, things, tools, is that sometimes they're not the right, like, fit for your eye and they will pinch you. But this one didn't pinch me, which is nice. Not that bad. So I want to put these lashes on. Like I said before, H&M did not really have any lashes that I wanted. How do you open these? On the side maybe? Okay, I might just do it for this. Maybe. Don't answer that. Let's not open that door. How do you open this? Feels like I'm gonna need a second. Hold. I had to literally bend the tray open, so I'm not a fan of the packaging. That was really unnecessary. I think they're gonna be too long, so I'm gonna have to cut them a bit. Yeah, just a little bit. While the glue is drying a bit, let's do some waterline. This is the soft Kajal eye pencil in white. I think this actually comes in nude and is it a brown or a black? I don't know. But this eye pen is great if you're looking for a white pen. I love this. It feels like these are a bit stiff. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I have no idea. But let's try and put it on and see how I feel. Yeah, they're so stiff. Do you see how it came up and put glue on my lid? It's gonna dry down so it doesn't that like Yeah, I don't like when they're this stiff. If they're gonna be this stiff, they need to be a bit bent to begin with, and this wasn't. So it looks pretty, but this is not a beginner lash, which some people think that you should begin with a less expensive lash to get the hang of it, but the less expensive lashes are normally really hard to work with, so I don't know if I'm agreeing on that. But I'm gonna try and put these lashes on and then we can do the lips. I think this is gonna take a while. So the lash is on, and once it's on, I'm really liking them. This one was a bit easier because before I put it on, I tried to bend it a bit between my fingers. That is a good tip. If you have a lash that is too straight and doesn't fit your eye shape, just bend it between your fingers a bit to molded to your eye, so it will be a lot easier to put on a lash like this the second time, because then it will have been on my eye in this shape the whole day and it will have molded a bit towards that shape. That's why it's always easier to use a lash the more amount of times you've had it on your eyes. But then of course there's like a breaking point where it starts to look like you have a dead rodent on your eyes and you just have to throw it. So I'm gonna do my lips. I'm really loving this makeup look though. It's very autumny. I love the lip definers by H&M Beauty. I own 2 or 3 since before, and they came out with some new colors, including this very nice one that's called Cayenne. There's like an orangey color. You know how I feel about orange lips, and I thought it would be nice with this makeup look. So we're trying the new color and see if it's as good as the normal lip liners that are really creamy. They feel like the ColourPop ones. Ooh, that is nice. That lip liner has a lovely color. So that is Cayenne, and you can wear this on its own. I just filled in loosely because I want to go over with a velvet lip cream in the color Belle Époque. My French is so sorry if I butchered that, but it is somewhat a similar color, but I do think that this is a bit darker. Doesn't really smell like anything, and I haven't really used their liquid lipsticks at all, so we're gonna see how this wears throughout the day. Seems like it's a bit more red than the lip liner. That went on really opaque and nice. It is not super moussey, but it's definitely more of a moussey formula. Feels really nice on the lips. I'm gonna go about my day. Let's see if I need to blot or reapply the lipstick anyways. We actually do have some errands to run, so I will take you along and I'll see you in a bit. So we are at IKEA, looking at the news, trying to buy a frame because we need a new frame for a picture, but I already feel like it's getting a bit buttholy. Try not to look in the monitor, but to look at actual camera because I'm filming with my vlog camera. But I don't really know how I feel about this lip color. The rest is looking really nice, even the foundation, but the lip color, I don't know. And I haven't even eaten yet, so I'll check in after I've eaten and we can have a better look. But liking the rest, the lips, not so much. So now we're gonna see if it survives this. My guess is no. What do you think? Well, as you can see, the lip color did not survive a burger and fries. I'm not that surprised though. Does look like butthole lips now. What do you think? I'm gonna reapply a bit and hopefully it doesn't look too weird when I reapply, because right now I'm not feeling this look. Well, it did apply good. We're trying to buy a rug for a bathroom. We'll buy a new one. It's not working out that good because we're picky. Are you picky? It's almost 8 at night and we're having a bit of a fika, which is kind of late. Don't know how the lipstick will hold up because it's not looking that good. But I haven't blotted my skin yet, and you know I always like to touch my skin, and it's looking okay. I should have used the stippling brush. Why didn't I use the stippling brush? But other than that, I'm not hating it. Well, hello there. It is the end of the day and I am gonna take off my makeup, and actually I feel like it looks okay. It is only the lips that are not looking that great, and that's actually the only thing that I had to reapply or do anything throughout the day, because I think that the eye makeup has faded a bit, but not as much as I'm not ashamed of the eye makeup. It still looks fresh. The lips are not that good. It has faded around the nose, my foundation, to be honest, but I still feel like my face and everything looks quite okay. The blush is gone, like totally gone, but the highlighter is there. It's looking a bit more dewy now, but it was a dewy foundation, so what am I expecting? All in all, I think most of it was really nice. I don't see myself using this lippy again, maybe for filming or pictures or something, but this is not the look I'm going for, people. But all in all, I was really surprised with these things. I think they're really nice. Well, surprised, I wouldn't say I'm surprised. I really do like H&M Beauty, and if you're looking for some fun, affordable makeup, you can go check out H&M Beauty as well. I know that most of the stores do have some selection of the beauty items. Otherwise you can buy them online as well, although the pictures online are not the best at representing how they actually look. But I mean, what are you gonna do? So that was it. That was everything for this video. Don't forget to subscribe. The button is down here, and I will see you in my next video, which will be real soon. Bye!